Hey friends, Dave here with Transfer Express, and today we're talking all about signature t-shirts and how you can create them yourself. Now, signature t-shirts are always a top selling style, popular with graduates, teams, clubs, groups, and the list goes on. Now, for as personalized and custom as these signature t-shirts are, they're actually quite easy to do using the EasyView online designer at transferexpress.com. So let's jump in and look at the process to create your own, and then we'll even cover some alternate ways that you could achieve a similar look. So are you ready? Let's get to signing. If you are new to Transfer Express, we are the world's largest supplier of custom screen printed and digital heat transfers, heat presses, free customizable designs, wholesale apparel, and expert advice to help grow your t-shirt business. If you haven't already, subscribe. We're kicking out new videos like this one every single week. Now, depending on the technology that you have on hand and your graphic design software expertise, there are a couple ways that you could create signature t-shirt designs just like this one. Now, the first method is to print it out and sign the artwork, then scan it in, upload back into EasyView. Now, the second process is to essentially do that exact same thing, but digitally sign it with an iPad or a tablet. And then, of course, the third is to pull signatures separately and then place them into the t-shirt design in our EasyView online designer. We'll go through all three, but first we're going to start here with the most popular method of ordering. Now, this one is great for producing a professional result regardless of your skill level as a designer and the technology that you have at your disposal. So all you need is a computer, an internet connection, and a printer. So first we're going to open EasyView Online Designer at transferexpress.com and click on Add Layout. And there you're going to see the full catalog of customizable artwork, but let's just select School, and then at the bottom right here in this School menu, let's click on Signatures. Now, of course, you could add signatures to any design in here, but this category right here has some great artwork for graduating classes and clubs, all set and ready to customize and order. Now, once you find a design that you like, just click on it to add it to our canvas here for our project. Now, from here, we can easily change the clip art, text, colors, and size for really whatever we need. Now, the last step here is going to set the background apparel color to white. Now, by using this fabric swatch down here in the lower left-hand corner of the artboard, you could easily just select it right on over to white. Now, some cases, just for this proofing step, we do want to change our ink colors to black, but you could keep them any dark color as long as they look good on that white background. Now, next, we're going to set our quantity here for 6. This doesn't really matter too much, and we're going to update this later. We're just putting in the minimum quantity for our screen printed transfers. Now, one thing we can do right here is to click on Add a Note, and add a note here and say this is for a signature template. This is going to let our designers and customer service know exactly what you're trying to do, and so we know exactly how to process the order. So we're going to type in right here, this is for a signature template. Now, once we get to the review step, go ahead and click on this button right here to order this as a proof. You'll see the pricing switch over to $22, and you could add this to your cart and check out. Now, within 1 business day with standard turn time, you're going to receive an email from us with a link to go to the proof of your artwork. From here, we're going to take the proof and print it out. Any printer will do, okay? Even if your design size is larger than that 8.5 by 11 inches, we can resize it once you send it back in to us. Nice and easy. Now, if you've got the capabilities to print 11 by 17 and scan that size back in, that's great, but not everybody has access to those really, really nice printers here. Alternatively, if you have an iPad or a tablet, you could skip the printing and save the proof directly to your device, using the markup feature in Photos or any app like Procreate to sign the template here. Just be sure to keep the size of your lines no smaller than 1.5 points. But back to our printed copy. Once your art is all printed out, Go and have everybody sign it using a medium point black marker and stay within the lines. Now, one hot tip here, if any part of the signature crosses a printed line, that section's going to have to be removed and it won't appear on the final print. So just keep that in mind. Now, once everyone has their signature on it, we're gonna scan our printed proof back in. Keep it at 300 DPI or more and save it as a JPEG or a PDF. Now, don't try to use your phone in that nice cool scanning feature here, okay? As nifty as that technology is, it's still just a photograph and won't have the detail needed for a high quality print. So use a scanner or head to your local library to use one there. To make things easier scanning back in, let's cut off the top proof section here on our printout. That way, when we upload the file, we don't have to worry about cropping it off. Now, once you have a digital file from the scanned proof or from your iPad, right? You could upload it right back into EasyView Online Designer. To not lose any details in the signatures, we could keep our settings here as full color. Just be sure to have the correct transfer type selected here on the bottom left and configure your color map in the edit menu right here. Now we're just going to use the drop down to select whatever ink we need, in this case white. Now you'll notice on the artboard that the color stays native on our file here, but that's okay. We're still only being charged for one color. Now we could fill out the rest of the sheet with some other graphics. Now let's add one more note here to reference the order number for our proof, which might be in your email, or you could easily find it by going to your account dashboard through the little top right side at transferexpress.com. In the drop-down menu here, you could see proofs, click on it, and we'll see our proof and order number listed right here. That's just great reference for us to match the two orders up, and if anything changed with the design, we know what we need to fix. Now, once you're all set, place your order as you normally would, and then it's just waiting for your transfers to arrive. But while our transfers are printing, I want to cover the last method we could use here, which just takes a little bit more finesse on the computer. Now, essentially, we'll have all the kids just sign on an iPad or a blank piece of paper. Then either just upload or scan and upload the signatures on a list into EasyView Online Designer. Now from there, we're going to import using our spot color option here in the dropdown when you upload an image in the image editor. Now this is going to convert our list of signatures here so we could ungroup them and separate them from each other. Then, one by one, we could place them within the layout and order, all in one step. Now this is essentially skipping the need for a proofing step there in the middle. Now once our transfers arrive, we're gonna print our finished shirt right back here on our heat press. Now we did select our goof-proof screen printed transfers when ordering, so we're gonna set the press to 365 degrees, 4 to 6 seconds for our press time, and a medium to firm pressure. With just a simple preheat, alignment, press, and peel, we've got ourselves a screen printed signature t-shirt. Printed with just a heat press. No messy inks, emulsions, screens, squeegees, or any cleanup needed. So are you ready to knock your next run of signature shirts out of the park? I thought so. As always, be sure you're subscribed here to the Transfer Express YouTube page to stay up to date on all of the t-shirt business tips, tricks, and inspiration that we're dropping every single week. But until next time, I'm Dave. Happy pressing.